Wir laden Sie nun herzlich ein zu unserer Gletscherbegegnung. Tief einatmen und ausatmen. Ja, toll, noch zweimal. Super.
My name is Silvia Gioberti and I'm an architect, or more precisely I studied architecture in Italy and in Berlin. I'm part of the collective Guerilla architects, an artist or multidisciplinary collective based in Berlin as well since 2012. Currently, I'm also working since 3 years at the University of the Arts as an assistant researcher in the chair of space production, together with Markus Bader. So this is my office since 1 week. We're having this conversation in Pinzgau, in Austria, in Land Salzburg, where I'm currently working with my collective and other two artists together for an art piece we did for the Supergau Festival. The work that we do with the collective, that I do with the collective, is mostly outside. It's never really inside in built places. It has to do with public space, it has to do with open space, it has to do with collective and the space where people do actually meet people who don't meet each other, never, not non-planned, and to see what happens in these moments. So the central core and tool of my work is my body. Seems silly to say it, but I remember studying architecture that nobody ever talked to me about body, about people. And I realized it very, very late at the end of my studies during the project that ended up founding our collective. So the centrality of the body in the space and the perception of the space, and through the perception changing the perspective on how we understand space, and that we could actually change it. That's the central core. When I think about my practice as a process, as a method, as a performative act, for sure there are milestones in the project that I did with my collective. The very first one in London, where we squatted a house, and for the first time I realized that it is possible to challenge the norm or the status quo. Some years later, we brought back our methods in Berlin, performing outside on the streets and realizing again it is possible actually to do it and address issues that really much concern architecture, which is for us starting from the real estate speculation, the ground prices, injustice, social injustice again.
Eine besonders attraktive und sichere Sachwertanlage, laufende Rendite und hoher Inflationsschutz. Und das Schönste daran, die unvergessliche Urlaubsaufenthalte mit der ganzen Familie in eigenem Feriendomizil. Schauen Sie sich mal los. 63 Chalet, Gym, Pool, Sauna, in jedem Haus. Hier ist alles verkauft. Alles schon restlos ausverkauft.
Coming back to the university, I think it's funny, a bit sad and a bit confusing to see that it's still the same. But the thing that's changed are the students. They're very, very curious, they're very, very attentive, and they are amazing in working collectively and doing things on their own. And I think I didn't have this before while studying. It's kind of hopeful. I really think that one way, or the way that at least I know, or I started to know with my work, would be stepping out of our discipline. That means leaving the office, that means leaving the university, that means talking to people, that means being curious, questioning, asking questions. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. In the end, one of the biggest challenges would be to look for new, non-conform, non-normative accomplices.
Wer will eine Limo? Hände hoch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Fuß. 8.
Für die Flaschen, aber direkt auf den Fuß und